Hello, welcome to Cross Country Ski Hire in Marysville. My name's Greg and this is a chain demonstration video. The mountain has requested that all drivers of two-wheel drive vehicles carry and fit chains where directed today. As you pay your park entry fees when you're heading up towards Lake Mountain, that's when they'll advise you if chains have to be fitted. If you do, there'll be an attendant at a roadside bay pulling all the cars into that bay. You won't be able to drive past. If you don't have to fit them, just drive carefully and have a great day. So 2 chains only from us today, and they're to go on the driving wheels of your car. If you're not sure which are your driving wheels, generally smaller cars are front wheel drive, Falcons, Commodores, rear wheel drive. If you're not sure, just ask one of the attendants at the road fitting bay. Just start by holding the chain as I have, with all the links downward flowing. Make sure there's no crossed over links. If you hold it so the opening's away from you to begin with, and this lever's positioned at the bottom. To fit it over the tyre, all you need to do is stretch this top chain. So if you imagine this tyre's on the ground, you now have the opening at the bottom where the ground is, and this lever's on the outside facing you. That's the important one. The first thing you have to do is do up the inside chain. Now you can't put your hand under there because the ground's there, so get in the car at this point and just roll the car forward. Where now you have the opening at the side. If it's a front wheel drive that you drive, turn the steering wheel. It makes it a bit easier to get your hands in around the back. At the back, all you're looking to do is put the end link onto that clip. At the front, you have a length of chain and a lever. Just take the slack up to begin with. The lever goes completely through, it pulls back on itself, and then it's held in place by this clip. Okay, that's essentially it. A common error we see is people leave the lever sitting like that, you'll lose the chain off the tyre, so it needs to go back into that clip. When you've done that, you need to check that it's tight enough. To do this, just grab the inside bar and just try and roll it up and down. If you have more than 1 inch of movement in this outer bar, as you do in this case, it's too loose. It'll slip up over the tyre as you drive. To tighten, just use this tension lever and feed the lever up through these links at the front till you get the tightness you need. If you run out at the front, which is rare but can sometimes happen, then put it onto the second one at the back. Also to be aware, any links that are left exposed like that will flick against your wheel housing and damage your car. So tuck them away by feeding them over the lever before you put the lever into that clip. Just to show you what it should all look like. When you think you have it right, just drive forward 50 metres and recheck, because it'll straighten and loosen in that early stages of driving. And with this extra link, just feed it over the top. And then into the clip. And that should be sufficiently tight. To drive with the chains on, they'll make a rumbling noise, which is normal, but listen out for the sound of any metal. If you hear that, stop and check it out. It's more than likely a bit of link that's flicking around hitting the car. It's a 30k speed limit, please, with the chains on. If you do have to fit the chains going up to Lake Mountain, leave them on for the day. When you're coming back down, it's up to yourselves when to take them off. Basically, a wet road doesn't need to have any chains on it, so take them off carefully at the park entry if you haven't already done so. And don't drive into town with chains on because you get funny looks from locals. My name's Greg. Thank you for coming along today, and I hope you have a great day, and please drive safely.